Hello wrestling fans and welcome back to Tweet Wrestling, the world of retro wrestling. So the name of this video is What's Going Down with Wrestling Cards. You'll notice on the channel over the last 3 or 4 years I've included quite a lot of the old wrestling cards, sticker books and stickers, and in recent weeks we've had record breaking sales in the wrestling card world. Not only are wrestling cards breaking records, but this Mickey Mantle baseball card from 1952 sold for a whopping £10.6 million. Yeah, so quite a lot of money then, £10.6 million. That's equal to about 10 houses in Manchester, 20 in good old Wales where I am, and a bag of fish and chips in London. Nice to see that sports cards are breaking the mould. And recently we've had 2 Hulk Hogan wrestling cards that have exceeded its limit and done exceptionally well in the world of collecting and trading cards. The pictures you can see on the screen here are just wrestling cards that I've picked up over the years. I haven't paid a great deal amount for them, although recently I myself broke the record and picked up this John Cena card. But cards that are out there still very cheap, undervalued should we say. Shawn Michaels one on the screen, and finally now this Undertaker card, which I argue is better than card number 64 from this set. They are slowly generating interest, and it's nice to see wrestling cards generating some respect from collectors not only in the wrestling world but sports collectors too. So where are we then with wrestling cards? Personally, I still collect for fun. I'm not out there to be Johnny Big Dick and have the best collection ever. Just love picking them up. Wrestling cards, wrestling stickers, WWF, WCW, TNA even. And there's a few indies, there's a lot of modern stuff. See the Undertaker on your screen now. Obviously he's a legend, and I do try and pick up Undertaker stuff. But I just love collecting, and every now and then I'll have a search on eBay, something will pop up on Twitter or Facebook, and it's like, oh wow, that's a nice card, that's a cool sticker, even the packets. And of course I'll pick them up. Every now and then I'll head over to a convention, get them squiggled on by some wrestling superstar, and it just adds to the fun of retro wrestling. I mean, I love wrestling figures, I really do, but sometimes I'm saying I haven't got a lot of room for all this, so the wrestling cards are filling the space. It's a great hobby to get into, and we can see more and more people coming on board and taking note of wrestling cards. So you think that £2 wrestling card, that £10 wrestling card, in 10 years time, who knows, it might be a ridiculous price. I'd love it if that did happen, but we're not just here for that, are we? One good thing I like about wrestling stickers and cards, it's not just about the big guys. It's not just your Andre, your Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. Although they are the ones that will get a lot of the interest, but you can pick up some of the cards or stickers that are low-end guys, or weren't quite main event. Like I've got a cool little Doink collection going on, and I always look out for the 1, 2, 3 Kids stickers and cards. And that is what the fun is all about. No egos involved, nothing like that. And why not get involved? That's my thinking. It's been a good 2-3 years. Love picking stuff up, and more importantly, I love sharing it with you on the channel. Love hearing people's stories, what they're getting, and remember, there's always a gem out there for anyone to be had. So keep looking, search for fun, pick up what you like, and cherish it. That's what it's all about. Nothing else. Having fun, retro wrestling, reliving the memories. Why not pick them up? And that's what it's all about. Now I'll just show you on the screen some of the legends involved. So you got wrestling trading cards. Tony's such a great guy. His channel's amazing. Then after that you're going to have Zahn Morning. Zahn always puts some wacky stuff out. You know what, he gave me a mention once, so I thought I'd better include him. Might track down where I live. So that's a cool one. Collect a Wrestle easy for me to say. Collect a Wrestle Palooza. That is definitely American. Like the guy, love to see him opening his stuff on his channel. Absolutely top-notch fella. Fair play to him for doing that. Then on top of the YouTube channels, the podcasts, everything else, we have got the Twitter legends. Without the Chucksters, David Pex, Uncle Danny, Rob England, Wrestling with Calab, my good friend Scott, ever on the screen. Without them, wrestling cards wouldn't be cool. Love it what you're doing. And recently, in the UK, there's been 2 new podcasts. So, our good friends over at Squared Circle Relics, give them a shout out. Definitely worth a listen. And of course, Submit Wrestling Cards. That is by far the greatest podcast in the world. Not only because I'm involved, but my good old friend Jack is too. So, that's it. That's where we're moving. We've gone from the doldrums to being something that people are starting to take serious. Let's talk serious now for a minute about wrestling cards, because you will see on your screen the 1982 Cosmos Hulk Hogan wrestling card, which 3 weeks ago broke the record at $51,600. I would never have thought that sort of card could generate that sort of money, but obviously the interest is there. This is a Gem Mint 10 from PSA, Hulk Hogan, and people were picking it up for next to nothing many of years ago. And then this week, Hogan smashes a record again, $52,840 for the Hulk Hogan Wrestling All-Stars 1982 wrestling card. And who'd have thought this was $5 on release? Nice to see the Hulkster getting some respect, but where will wrestling cards take us? Obviously, at the minute, we're still in the doldrums, we're still way low, we're not hitting £10.6 million yet, but the interest is getting there. Who's your next shot, wrestling fans? Who's going to be the next big card? Do you have that? Let's pick it up whilst we can, eh? So, just a quick update. That's wrestling cards for you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Goodbye for now.